Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Solana has done exactly what we expected Solana to do. It reached the $110 level. That is what I talked about in the last video, and that was the first price target for that, or the minimum price target for this correction. Let's just draw the Fibonacci's again, and I told you that the minimum we need to reach is the Fibonacci, the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. And where did we reach? I mean, you can say we might not have reached it, but to be honest, we did come down to 110.86, and the fib level is at 109.80. Now you can say $1 is off. That is not reached yet, and I still think we probably can reach it even closer, but in my opinion that is already damn close. And bear in mind, we talked about that price target when we were starting to turn around up here around $130, $140, because the $110 level is typically the one that, if we call this a first impulse to the upside, even though I'm a bit skeptical about the structure, it does not for me look massively like a 5-wave move. It can be one, you can count it as one, and theoretically, even if we say this is only a 3-wave move at the moment, there is still a chance for the price to, if we say, all right, this here was a wave 1, we're coming down in a wave 2, you're moving up in a wave 3, you're coming now down in a wave 4, that would also be possible until we break $106, $107, because this would be the wave 1 peak. Not allowed to do it, but nevertheless, that wave 4 should not come down that much necessarily. It's coming down a little bit too much, therefore I don't think this is still a wave 4. So either this here was an impulse and we're already here in a wave A or even ABC, where we're coming down to that 50% fib level and are already ready to turn around here fairly soon. I don't think we're ready yet to turn around, but by reaching that minimum price target level, I think we should be good to turn around here at some point. And also bear in mind that in terms of getting really hitting that level by a cent level or whatever, so we were off by $1 for now at least, yeah, even though I think we're still going to reach it. I still expect Bitcoin to drop a little bit further. I explained that in the Bitcoin video. Bear in mind that on different exchanges you have slightly different prices as well, so you can get these small inaccuracies in. So what would be, why did we say as well this support level, $110? Well, we took a look at the VPVR and we saw that on the VPVR, this is where the peak is, $111, $110. So this was reached, again, all going here according to plan at the moment. I think the next major support should be that $105, $106 level where we had resistance here. That was the breakout point of that move to the upside. Yeah, we had a lot of resistance here, here, and also here when we formed this sort of cup, could even call it a cup and handle, broke above it and then moved. And very interesting is also to compare the height of that cup, and let's say, right, we had a breakout point here. Did we actually reach the price target of that cup? I think we talked about it back then. We even did overshoot it. That is normally the first price target of such a cup and handle is the height of the cup plus the breakout, you add it to the breakout point. No, sorry, the breakout point was up here and the target was $130. Now you did reach it, retraced down and then started again. I think we can consider that reached, even overshot it a little bit. So I think that is where we are here currently with Solana. Why do I not think the correction is over yet? Well, we just have to consider, we just have to consider how the price action is working out, how the price is coming down, yeah? So if we take a look at the EMA ribbon, so on the 4-hour chart, we dropped below the EMA ribbon. I think very shortly, maybe even today or tomorrow, you're going to get a short signal here, which would be a sell signal. We dropped below the 8-hour EMA ribbon. I think the daily EMA ribbon, we're still above it, but even that we're now addressing here, coming down to it, finding support. So it's a first good sign, but at the moment at least, what is coming up here is not very convincing. So I would like to see some more impulsiveness to the upside now. Now we don't see it yet. Therefore, my primary expectation would be that we come down a little bit lower. As I said yesterday as well, we're coming a little bit lower, and I think this is not over yet. If I take a look here on the daily, let's take a look at the Donchian channel. Yeah, the Donchian channel I explained in other videos, and it is one that you can take a look at on my second channel, More Trading Online. Search for Donchian channel, DONCHIAN channel, I've got a tutorial video about how to use it, but here on the Donchian channel, you can see how strong that price action was down. I told you yesterday that the candles were increasing in size, dropped below that middle line on the Donchian channel. It's looking like we're actually retesting that from below, and that also confirms to me we're now in the lower half of the Donchian channel, and there's a good chance we are turning further down. We are still continuing to break the Donchian channel on the 8-hour chart. Also, that is quite a bearish signal. Right, let's take out the Donchian channel and let's take a look at the momentum indicators. For example, here the MACD continues to go down on the 8-hour chart. We're not oversold yet on the 8-hour chart on the RSI, so also here further downside potential possible. And on the daily, I think today or tomorrow, we should see here a bearish crossover on the daily, which could indicate further price drops as well, because a bearish crossover, I mean, the last few times it was a bit of a fake out, but we still got into the red zone, so we haven't done that yet. So I expect a little bit lower prices. And then as well, the last time we really entered that red zone, we had a huge sell-off. So the risk is still here on the table, yeah, until we really see the momentum increase, in my opinion, on the daily MACD. We still are at big risk to drop even further. But for anybody, and I have to say that for anybody who's missing the 140, who missed buying Solana down here in the target area, I can only tell you that we're already really close to the target area again, because this was the area that we defined back in November. And we said that when we're entering this area, there's a good chance for the price to turn around. In the end, it didn't get too deeply into it. It found its way out of it when it turned around at $75. But this is a very important level, and we're getting very close to it. I'm not telling you to wait to buy, that's up to you. But I can only tell you that from that peak, $143, we're now at a nice discount of 22%, and everybody needs to make the decision for themselves if they want to buy or not. Okay, and that is my view here on Solana. Maybe one last thing here to the upside. We certainly need to break above that $150 level first. That is the very important one. That is the 200-day moving average. And I think only when we break above this and also the $158 level, this is this zone here, then we can see higher prices all the way up to the next FIB level of $204. So it's a very important level up here. All right, that's my view on Solana. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.